What's up, Marvel fans? This is Stan Series, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about two releases from San Diego Comic-Con of this year for the Black Widow and the Eternals. So obviously this weekend we had the big announcement of all the what's coming in the next 2 years. I did that video yesterday, so that's been up for a really long time now, so you can have a go and watch of that. But in this one today, around last night, they actually released some artwork, art poster, whatever you can call it. They do this every year with it. It's happened like last year, like when they did one for Black Panther, Infinity War, and then they did one for, obviously, Ant-Man and the Wasp. So we got this again. Now they're doing it again, but this time, as I said, we got one for Black Widow and the Eternals. So let's start off with the Black Widow first. So in this art poster, we have got Black Widow fighting Taskmaster. And wow, this actually looks good. I like the looks of this. Now the setting where they are, it seems like they're going to have a fight on a bridge eventually in the film. So, okay, that's something cool. Now, they give us a look at Widow in her costume. So looks like she got a new one before the one she got in Infinity War. So she'll don a new one. Well, I don't know. Do you really take it say she's getting a new suit? Because we know the film's based on after Civil War and before Infinity War. But would you always tend to call it that? Because how can you call it a new suit? Because this ain't based on after Endgame. This is really just a suit that... Okay, in a way, you could say that's a new suit, but it's a suit that she wore before the one she wore in Infinity War. But when you... in the looks of it... the only one difference I could see they very added on was there's like a strap thing across down here for her. The rest looks the same, you know, she's still got those those arm things there. She's got a pistol ready on the side. Not pretty much different, but it is in the colour of black, so looks like she doesn't change into that greenish colour like the one in Infinity War, so looks like she kept the black. And it looks like there's some sort of gold. I want to say gold, but like a yellowy colour on there. Or it might be a red, but it's hard to say. And also as well, we know that she'll have red hair, so she's got that. And then for Taskmaster, well, I tell you now, Taskmaster, this looks pretty good for him. It actually looks like, I could say one sort of let's say 50% of his comic book accurate. I mean, he's got his colour, he's got the colours, he's got the blue, he's got that orange colour. It seems like he's gonna have the white as well. Well, was it white or sort of like that grey colour? I think it was oh no, he does have white. He does, but it seems like there's some bits that seem white, but the one bit does. But I think the hood part, it looks a silver colour, grey silver colour. Now the body armor of his, he looks pretty good, and he's gonna have a pistol with him, and we get the first look at the shield, and whoa, comic book accurate of his shield. So it's like he's got that shape on the shield, you know, with the orange colour. He's got that on there. And the one that gets me a bit is now we get to see his mask. Now, I know for now this is an artwork. No, I'm not going to say this is the this is the actual mask we're going to see in the film. I mean, this is only an artwork poster, so. But when I look at the mask, I say to myself, it looks like Ultron's face. You know, like, it's like, I'm not saying that's Ultron, you know, he's come back and he's turned into Taskmaster. I'm not saying it like that. It's like this guy must have found, you know, a damaged Ultron with his face removed, and he thought, I could work on that and make it as a battle mat and make it as a mask. I mean, I don't know, it's just the mouth part looks like the Ultron thing, and how he's got the thingy size, it looks like as well. I mean, the other difference is he's got like a nose there, but he's got like a skull nose, so that's a different part to it. And he's going to wear like shades. He is like, let's say like glasses, but not like these, but like it's like it kind of like not like there's a gap there. It's like there's no gap in the front. Well, obviously there is for the nose part, but it's like there's no gap like there. It's like it's all kind of like that. Really, I know it's hard to explain me like. It's hard to explain the thing, but it seems he's gonna go for glasses like that. So, okay, that's gonna be a different for Taskmaster because I know he doesn't have stuff like that on him. We know when it comes to the mask, we have his eyes that looks like a skull, obviously because he's supposed to look of a skull. So that's a bit of a difference on that. But for this one, looks pretty good, and as I said, this is only an artwork, so there might be some changes later on. Now, for the next one, there's a lot of changes to this one, and I'm like, okay. So now we're on to the Eternals art poster. And on the artwork, we get, and this is apparently the people have been saying what they are. They are saying that we got our first look at the Celestials. So yeah, they are going to be in the film. And if you look at them, they don't look like the Celestials that the one looked like in Guardians. I mean, if you remember, in Guardians, when the Collector was explaining the origin of the stones, we had a one footage when the one Celestial had the Power Stone and used his staff to destroy the whole planet. And that Celestial had an actual 100% comic book accurate, the look and everything. But these ones here, they don't look like they're comic book accurate. I mean, the one in front, he looks very thin, and also the arms are very thin, and he's got like some kind of like a spike thing coming along, not like a long line and then an extra thing to it. And that's like the red one. Now, I don't know their names again. I mean, I'm sure they do have names each Celestial, but I'm not fully sure the names yet, but when it comes to... If they ever show off more of these Celestial photos maybe before the film, then obviously I'll do a video, obviously, when I give more looks to it, because from here, it's like, it's hard to tell fully what they look like. I mean, the first two in the front are not hard to see, but it's the ones in the back I'm finding hard to what they really look like, but that's what I'll do as a future video. I'll try and keep that in mind. I'll try to do that. Now, the one on his on the left, you've got like a biggish one. Well, a big one. Like, say, not fat, but sort of like a bit weight kind of fine. And he's like a... Well, it seems like a yellow colour. I can't tell which Celestial that one is. But as I just said, I don't know their names. So, I don't know what that one is. But I can't even make out if that's one's like... Well, you know, is this one possibly like the one from the comics as well? I mean, I'm not saying that, they're going to create some different types of, like, they're not going to have every bang-on white Celestial from the comics. I'm not saying, like, there's them going, like, let's create a newer one for the movie side, but I don't think I'm doing that. But then you got two at the back, and you got the one, he's got a bluish colour on him, and you've got another big one, like a chunky one. But it is hard to give his detail of his design look. I mean, as I said, the design for those two in the back are hard to give, to say what they look like. But this part is hard to tell. And it seems like these Celestials are, walking on a planet. Now, I can't tell which planet I'm walking on. I mean, it could be on Earth or could be another planet in the galaxy, but obviously in the on top of the background, you got like the stars, so it's like space and all that. And for this one, I'm bit of a concern about this one, because I mean, yes, this is only artwork, but I'm hoping they don't really look like this, because you've already showed us what a Celestial looks like in the MCU. As I said, the one who was wearing the Power Stone. He got his 100% comic book accurate. Now, if you just fall in like that, like if they actually do look like that in the film, you need to really explain to us how they go from that to their comic book accurate look. Because hopefully, if this is supposed to take place like before that event, before that the one Celestial at the Power Stone, then okay, you could say, oh, maybe they started off as that, and then sometime before that part of the Guardians film, when they showed that Celestial doing that, you could say somehow they evolved to have more armor on them and get it looks like their comic book parts. But I don't know. But I'm hoping this is only artwork. I mean, if it turns out that they do look like that, but they have had some added stuff to the look, I'll give it a shot, and and if they don't ever show that, like, oh, they did that, they look like that, and eventually, before the one selection with the Power Stone, they gain armor. But if not, we could say that actually did happen, but not seeing it in the universe, you know. But yeah, for these two posters, they look pretty good. As I said, I'm not gonna say that's their finished design touch. I would say that's just, you know, one of the looks of the ideas of what the characters to look like. So, but I would say we will get one eventually when we get an actual look of what they're gonna look like in the film. But when it ever comes to that, I will post a video, and obviously then we can get an actual look of what they're gonna look like. So that's from that one, Willie. So if you want to see these photos for yourself, they will be in the link down in the description below to my Facebook Marvel page. So they'll be there for you guys to look at. And also as well, leave a comment down below of what you think of these posters then. Do you like them? Are you hoping that they are not the finished designs of these characters from the Black Widow and the Eternals? And if you want to as well, if you get a chance to look at the Eternals one, if you can recognize which, you know, the four of them, put the names down below so I can get ready to, you know, know their names, and I could start saying their names when obviously when I do more news on the Eternals. Give this video a thumbs up. Share this out to your friends. So if someone wants to obviously watch someone different for a change, show your friends one of my videos, and if they like it, they can subscribe to our channel. And if you're new to this channel, this is what I do. I do the Marvel and Transformers Cinematic Universe news. That goes with the trailers, the Super Bowl TV spot, the clips, if I ever get a chance, and a spoiler review. The trailers and the clips, I do non-spoiler ones. And when it comes to the spoiler reviews, I tend to do the film side of both, the Transformers and Marvel. But the Disney Plus one, I'm still thinking about, so I do spoilers for them. But I don't know, I might, but if not, I might do it. Actually, what I will say quick, when it comes to that, I might not do spoiler reveals for the Disney Plus ones. I said I might just do some Easter eggs and all that video, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but that could go down like that. But yeah, just for a say. And last but not least, as I said in the beginning of the video, if you want to see the reveals of the films, you know, from San Diego Comic-Con, click here. My channel, make sure you click the bell so you can be notified when new videos are up. And here to see me last Transformers video. So yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Peace.